It is coming. It is coming.
Hello! Master Aarron is in town for some Toy Story 2 Buzz Lightyear to the rescue. Sorry about that. My throat started to clog as soon as I talked. So what you saw there was probably like a teaser trailer or something to the movie. And that pretty much lets you know that there's going to be some scenes from the actual movie in this game. Just like with Monsters Inc. Scare Island. Now, in the background is playing an instrumental version of You Have Got a Friend in Me. Sorry. And I'm probably going to play like Earthbound or something. Because obviously it's a real song. So it's probably going to be copyrighted. So I'll play like Earthbound or something. Now, just like with Monsters Inc., this is a very easy game to complete. And this is more of a collectathon. Because as you can see there's a Pizza Planet token and a counter. So this is pretty much some kind of Super Mario 64 Toy Story 2 hybrid. And this is the first level, Andy's house. So obviously when you start the level, there will be a cutscene from the movie where Al steals Woody. So let's begin, and I'll cut out the intro. Level 1, Andy's house. Now here's the thing, every time it goes into the save menu, this switches back to digital mode. So when it comes to gameplay, I have analog mode, but then when it goes to the save menu, it switches back for some reason. I don't know why. This is the only game on the PS3. This is the only PS1 game on the PS3 to do that. Now I would be doing it on the Roxio, but I was getting a bit stressed and I was like, screw it, we'll do it on the Dazzle. So now, X is to jump, obviously. You could do a double jump. Circle is to spin, and you can hold your spin. But when the bar goes out, you're vulnerable. And square is to shoot. Collect 50 coins for a Pizza Planet token. So it's just like Super Mario, where you have to collect a certain amount of coins to get a star. And to go into first person view.
I am Buzz Lightyear. I come in peace.
Yeah, that's a thing as well. When you stand around for too long, he starts to say clips from the movie. But they're mostly used from Toy Story 1 for some reason. I don't know why. I don't think it does that in the 64 version. Yeah, there's a 64 version of this. And I'll be showing off the differences in the bonus episode. Now, as you saw there, I actually double jumped from here to here. So you don't even need the thing. But that's just for a shortcut if you're on the ground. These are hint boxes, but there's no point for that because they pretty much tell you the things that I've already told you.
No time to lose.
Alright, I had to do a burp first. But that is true. Alright, so back to first person. Well, L1 to go into first person. R1 to lock on. And you can also jump in first person. Now, you can charge up your laser to fire a yellow beam. And there's actually a very special item that lets us do something that's kind of similar to the Haunted Mansion.
I am Buzz Lightyear. I come in peace.
But they don't. So, yeah. This is an extra life token. It gives you... There's no point of explaining. Even though you can lock onto these, it's better just to do it normally. Because when you lock on, it sometimes hits the wall, so it's a bit pointless. So now we're finally out of Andy's room. Let's go. Hang on. Now that we're out of Andy's room, let's go straight to the boss. Yes, there's a boss early in the game.
No time to lose.
Now, this is Rex. He'll give you hints of where the Pizza Planet tokens are.
Listen to this.
For example, RC is waiting to race you around the garage. He is through the hole in the door downstairs. Or should we say, the doggy hole, whatever it is. So, the boss is in the attic. And I class these as mini-bosses, since they don't take too long to beat. And just like with Monsters Inc. Scare Island, this game has a killer soundtrack. In the 64 version, some of the music has been transferred to different situations. Like this tune is the credits music in the 64
I am Buzz
version.
Lightyear.
Yeah, shut up. So when we go to camera mode, passive camera is where you can turn the camera yourself by pressing L2 and R2. And the one that's active right now, get it, active camera, that's the one that will turn behind you automatically. So here's the first boss, the tin robot. Every time I fought this boss, I always thought he was vulnerable to spins, but apparently he was vulnerable to lasers. Defeat the tin robot to get a token. Cue the boss music. I love this music. It's so epic. In the 64 version, it's been sped up to 1.5 and it sounds kind of frantic. God, if you miss once, you have to wait again. So 3 charge shots will kill him. So yeah, so if you can't be bothered to wait for the active camera to turn behind you, you can just go into first person view and do that. Okay, I really thought... shit. I thought it was going to stop sooner. Alright. Excuse my humming. It's just for singing purposes. Boom! And there's our first Pizza Planet token. I was going to say star for a joke, but you know. Every time you collect a token, it gives you this menu. We want to keep on playing, because we can do this level in one. No, don't want to go there. Yeah, that is a neat trick. You have maximum trajectory in midair, so you can turn yourself quickly, turn yourself, you know what I mean. It's like Mega Man. Now, if you heard that sheep, that's one of the 5 collectibles. You know, like the 8 red coins? Well, you had to collect 5 of a specific item, and then go to a specific character to get that token. And now, ah yes, I forgot to mention, if you...
No time to lose!
If you press X, then circle, he will do a stomp. And you can also...
Jump or shoot!
Yeah, that's right. You can also climb. You can't actually turn the camera. If you press L2 and R2 while on a pole, Buzz will turn with the camera. And obviously you can swing off these bars. Oh. And then we've got some position walking, but it's very easy, shall we? Boom. Oh. What did I just say? Never mind. Alright. I may cut, but probably not, because I'm pretty much back there anyway. Yeah, these don't take very long. They're probably like... Whoa. 25 minutes. Alright, so what I'm going to do for the... Oh my god. What I'm going to do for the first 2 episodes is obviously the first level in episode 1, and the second level and boss in the second episode.
I am Buzz Lightyear.
Oh, as soon as I unpause, he talks. Anyway, sorry for that pause there. I just had to burp and needed something to drink. I already have a Coke with me. It's more of a cherry Coke, but whatever. Now look at this. You would think that would be above the nail, but no, you could just do this. See, it's very easy to control yourself. And look, you can... These are actually like models, but you can't pound them in the ground. They're actually just props. And there's a sheep over there. I don't know why it's a sheep with 3 heads. It's like a mutant. But anyway, that's the attic already cleared out. And as you can see, the sheep has got 1 out of something.
Listen to this.
You can move the boxes on the shelf in the basement to get to the token on the shelf. It is easier with the cosmic shield. Mr. Potato Head will let you use it if you find his ear for him. Yeah, so there are power-ups in the game, but there's a catch. You either find missing Potato Head's missing parts. It could be his mouth. Oh, come on. Shoot. It could be his eye, obviously his ear, his arm, his foot, or his, what was it? Hang on a minute.
No time to lose.
Oh my god, Buzz. Patient. I'm trying to remember all the...
Need some coins here, Buzz.
You hear that? That's Ham. Like I said.
Need some coins here, Buzz.
Yep, you need to get, 50 coins and bring them to Ham.
Buzzy boy.
Now, I can't do Rex's voice, but I could probably do Ham's. But the thing is, I'm already thinking of what... Hey, Buzz, if you could bring me 50 coins, I'll give you a pizza player token. It's pretty much the same thing for every level, so I'm not going to
Need some
repeat.
coins here, Buzz.
I'm not going to repeat myself. Yeah, that is the thing. All this talking is interrupting me.
Coins here, Buzz.
And this is where the stomp comes into play.
I am Buzz Lightyear. I come in peace.
Yeah, you phase through the lamp. That's physics. There's Mr. Potato Head's ear. I would not collect it, just so you could see what Mr. Potato Head says. But as we're already here, we might as well do it. Do I need any more? No, I don't. No, I don't even... That's the thing. When they jump, you have to wait for them to like come back down. Ugh. It's either the quality, the frame rates, the button input lag, or whatever.
No time to lose.
It's something. Alright. So let's make our way back up there. Alright. I might do the next episode in Roxio, but then they may be a bit weird. But, you know. I don't know. So let's go get those 2 coins. Now, the thing is, in the 64 version, the coins are slightly bigger. Alright, so that's the second, shall we say, second pair of sheep. Oh, there was a... No, I don't care about that. Now, up there was just a coin, but we don't need that because there's plenty more. The maximum is 99. Could you shoot him? Fuck it. Alright, let's go, talk to RC. R-E, I don't know. Right, so through here. Kill the enemies before the race. Obviously they will regenerate, but for like the first time round. Why can't I jump against the enemies? I mean, we don't want to talk to him yet because of this guy. I know I should be doing the charge shot, but rapid spamming. Now, I don't know why they made him talk, because all he does is just... So this is pretty much his This is translation. Hi Buzz, I challenge you to a race. We will race 3 laps around the car. If you beat me, I'll give you a Pizza Planet token. Get ready to race. 3, 2, 1. And cue the race music. This is also pretty good. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, you can stop RC by going in front of him. That will slow him down temporarily. And it may be cheating, but it's very useful if you want to win this first try. Or just run into him in any angle. That's oil or oil slick. So that's pretty much like a it will make you slip around like ice physics, and obviously when you get off the what the hell? Why did you just turn back? But anyway, I won the way. I won the race. I ran the race. Okay, so that's our second.
I am Buzz Lightyear. I come in peace.
Shut up! God, I should really turn off the sound effects. But then that would get rid of this. Alright, no, that's the wrong way. Well, it technically isn't, but this way is more quicker. I like how there's a crack, could just conveniently place there for a starting line. So now, if we go up here, we can get another sheep, or pack of sheep. Ow. I shouldn't really say ow, because he pretty much says it for me. So it must be the perspective. Warmiesen's perspective is in like sort of very small window. And now, here's something, like I said, related to Haunted Mansion. So if I just destroy this guy. Now, if I could just borrow, hang on. If I could just borrow footage from
No time to lose.
Shut up, God. If I could just borrow footage from Scatlink Sean's channel. Here's a comparison. In the Haunted Mansion, in the final battle, you fuse Madame Leota with the beacon, and you have green rapid fire shots. Here's the comparison. You have 100 green shots, green charged shots, and once they're all gone, they're gone. God damn it, Buzz. Alright, so you could pretty much one-shot enemies at this point, but later on they get a bit tougher and they take around about 2 to 3 charge shots, so it runs out pretty quickly. But this is only temporarily, obviously. This is only for when, if you can't be bothered to. God, I keep burping. This is only for when you want to,
I am Buzz Lightyear.
Right, every time he talks, I'm just gonna pause and stuff. You don't even need a jump while you're on these bars. Sometimes there's a bit of a... If you hold the button, or like, if you just tap the button normally, sometimes you would do 2 shots. There we go, did it that time. Alright, so obviously we got those 50 coins. Boom! There we go, now I'm jumping and shooting. Alright. No more Eager-Raptor that time. I wanted to say it normally this time, instead of putting a soundbite in. Alright, so now that we're done over there, let's go into the basement. Oh, hang on, before we do anything else. And no, getting 50 coins, no
time to lose.
What am I saying? Getting a different amount of coins will not give you a 1-up.
Way to go, Buzz!
Yeah, there's no point of talking for him. Alright, so that's our 3rd token. So now, our fourth is the bonus of where it's just lying around. And the bonus is down here. But look at this. A sheep is over there. And look at that, we got it in one. You were supposed to use that zip line, but I'm a boss. So here we go. Yeah. I'm just gonna say these normally. I'm not gonna bother doing voices. Thanks, Buzz. In return for finding my ear, I will let you use the cosmic shield. It will only protect you from harm for a little while, so make sure you use it wisely. This is pretty much that shield that the demo Buzz uses on his utility belt. As you can see, this slime is a bit like ice, because you slip around, and like I was about to say before, you leave footprints. But for some reason, with the cosmic shield, you start to slip around like you're on ice. There we go, another one. We don't need to collect the coins, because we already got more than 50. But it's one of those OCD things of where you can't help but grab them. But it doesn't really matter to the score. I mean, there is no score. It's just a Mario game here. So we don't need to go to that zip line. But what we do want...
I am Buzz Lightyear.
What we do want is up here. There's a battery there for when we need it. And we need it now. Oh, come on! It's probably like like I said, it's probably the perspective of how I'm looking at it. Because obviously with Pinnacle, it's a very short window. So, I don't know if that's just saying an excuse or anything, but, you know. Now this is probably going to be less than 25.
No time to lose!
That's very... You know. I can't do anything to do that. It just interrupts me, because it's something that I can't talk over things. Unless I take my headphones out, like I did that one time in the Monsters Inc. orientation. And then we didn't do that. Obviously we can't do stuff blind, so we need to do this. But what I want to do is look at this. There we go. There's the bonus. For God's sake, I swear it's the perspective. I need to make this window bigger, hang on. Can I make... No, I can't make it bigger. That's as big as it will be. I can't even extend it. Can I do this? Oh, that's even worse. If I put it into full screen, it becomes all pixelated. So, it's probably better on the big screen. Oh my god. I'll cut until I get there. Alright, I'm here. Now, you could probably... No. You would think you'll be able to reach it from this block, but no, you have to move them. So, just like with, yeah. So there's a certain ring to things, like Super Mario, because obviously there's collecting coins, collecting as many things as possible, like the 8 red coins, using power-ups to get there, to, like, specific areas, like the Rocket Flood, and the Turbo Nut Flood. And, obviously there's one just lying around, which is just like,
I am Buzz Lightyear.
Which is just like one that's, I can't remember an example, but... I can't remember an example. It's like, you know when they just leave them lying around? Let's say a bonus level. When you go into a bonus level, you reach the end and you get that. It's... I can't remember an example. God damn it. It's because I'm trying to play and talk and try not to be silent. Hopefully this music isn't copyrighted, because it is. Because if it is, I'm gonna be annoyed. Now there's that last sheep. Alright. Obviously fire and steam are popping out of there. Also the coffee machine. And obviously we go up here.
Jump and shoot! Should have been called jump and shoot.
Right, Eager-Raptor, that's enough. Now, to get more height, do this. You stomp on it to get more height and momentum.
Hey, Buzz.
And here's Bo Peep. And we're
Thanks, Buzz.
bringing back her sheep. And this is the last Pizza Planet token of the level, and we can leave.
To infinity and beyond!
Funny thing is, you can actually pause during that sequence. And there we go, we got all of the tokens in that level. Those silhouettes are the other power-ups. They appear in like every first level. What I mean is in every first level is that like there are 5 areas with 3 levels. 1 normal level, obviously a second level. Yeah, 3 levels, 2 levels and then a boss. And obviously this is the one that I normally use, just like Monsters Inc. And yeah, it's very easy to complete, so I could just overwrite it. And look at this. See? It went back to digital. I'm not lying. And then in the next episode, you will go to Andy's neighborhood. I don't even know how long this is going to be, because I was waiting for all those, I started this when all the intros were going off. I hope that teaser trailer thing isn't copyrighted, but let's hope for the best. So, in the next episode we will go to Andy's neighborhood and get 5 more tokens. Or maybe not even 5. We'll find out later.